On play action, here's Tua. This one complete to his fullback out of the backfield.
It's pretty easy to overlook the fullback when you're making your assignments defensively in the pass coverage game, but in this case, they made him pay for that oversight and picks up a nice gain.
Here now, 2nd and 4.
All right, fellas, listen up.
7 yards there and a first down. Now, look, that wasn't a huge gain, but those are the types of carries I think they were missing in their loss last week. They couldn't get him going on the ground.
Did you get the same feeling I did during our meetings, that they kind of regretted that he didn't touch the ball?
Absolutely.
You know, hey, he should have touched it more last week. They weren't going to make that same mistake, and they've taken care of that early.
Trying to lay one up deep. And that is incomplete. You look at this defense for Tampa Bay. They find themselves just a couple of spots outside of the top 10 defending the pass, number 12 in the league.
And since this is such a good unit of covering passes downfield, I think that last play is typical of what we might see. A lot of short passes, see if they can generate some run after the catch, but nothing doing on that one.
Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. And he's got this down a yard or two shy of 40 before he's out of bounds. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
I like it, I like it, I like it. Get everyone involved in the passing game, and you know you can create those great mismatches throwing it to your guys out of the backfield.
And on the first drive, that can also help establish some rhythm, right?
I think so, and gets everyone involved. They feel like they're part of it, and really gets them amped up as they go forward.
A good chance this is 4-down territory if they're unable to convert. But right now looking at a 3rd and 3. Tua going to throw. He's going to wind up and air it out. And this is caught inside the 5. Touchdown. A great effort there. His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Dragons are on the board first here on the road in Tampa. And for the extra point, Cameron Dicker. It's up and good, and it'll give his guys a 7-0 lead. Here's Dicker now as he'll send this one away. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. Throwing on first down. Brown. And right away, he lost the football. And one of the linemen on the other side has got it. The fumble on first down now. Here's 2nd down. And now we're going to get a delay of game. And that's going to back him up. They're inching closer and closer here to the wrong goal line.
When you're backed up like that, all you're trying to do is make sure you don't give up a big play, right? You don't miss an assignment that really gets you into more trouble.
To throw from his end zone, Dugan. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
Almost feels like anything you can do, we're going to try and match or do better. We've already seen one touchdown pass from the opposition. They tried to equal it on that throw.
To throw from his end zone, Dugan. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And they take this up near the 30 before he's taken down. A real letdown defensively. That was third and a bundle, but they allow the conversion. Duggan now to throw. He's going to sling this deep downfield. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in. The Buccaneers had 0-3 here to begin the campaign, and you hate to have to say it this early in the season, but getting close to must-win time, is it not?
And I totally understand why you expressed it that way, because it's so early in the season it feels like hyperbole. But I think you are spot on this one. Yes, there's still time to turn things around, but they've got to start to win right now if they have any hopes of trying to make the playoffs.
Duggan. Going to throw right side here, complete. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. The Bucs passing game looking good on this drive. It's a first down. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. To throw is Duggan. He's going to let this one go deep. And it is caught at the 10-yard line. A big play that time for Tampa Bay. 42 yards.
We spent a lot of time talking about what's going on the field. How about off the field with the evaluation? And they spent a lot of time saying, we've got to get a rookie in here who has big playability. And that's exactly what we're seeing here early in his career.
Drafted him in the spring. Here he is early in the fall making an impact. Duggan looking to throw. And he's going to be taken down, sacked back around the 18-yard line. It'll go as nearly a loss of 10 on first and goal, so a disaster there. It goes as a 9-yard loss on the sack. Throwing on second and long. Duggan. He turned that into a nice gain, gets him 8 yards closer for third down.
A gain of 8 yards. It's now third and goal.
Track 60. 18
Duggan will look to throw this. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's fourth down.
Jake Elliott on for the field goal. On 26-yard line.
The kick by Elliott is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So both teams come away with points on their opening drives. Now they still trail. They answered the touchdown with a field goal, but at least able to break that goose egg here early.
And that is what's important, right? Because they didn't let that initial touchdown go unanswered. Took the ball themselves, moved it downfield, and put it through the post for 3 points. Game on.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways, because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
And this is going to double their room to maneuver, able to get it from the 5 to the 10-yard line. Throwing is Tagovailoa on third down here. That is caught, and he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. Now a play fake. Here's Tagovailoa. Going right side here, and that's complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A good pickup there, a 22. A couple of first downs on the drive already, as they'll go from the 47 now on first down. Looking to pass. Tua. Over the middle into traffic, and that's complete. And he's brought down. Consecutive catches for him. That good for 11. So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
It sort of looks like they stopped some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But if this defense gets 2 more stops, they can keep them out of that area.
Now a 2nd and 10. Going to the air. Tagovailoa. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, it looked like a march to the end zone is in a momentary breakdown with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to go with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he's stopped up short of the first as they tackle him down at about the 36. No sign of Tua departing. 4th down. They're going for it. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. The conversion is successful with a sizable gain of 13, and the decision to go for it looks like a smart one. So after the 4th down conversion, now 1st and 10 inside the 25. Now a handoff up the middle. Beverly. And some determined running there as he'll pick his way down to the 12-yard line. 11 more on that one and another 1st down.
Some big plays in the passing game on this drive, and here's one out of the running game. So the passing game loosening things up. Now there's room to roam.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Throwing now is Tagovailoa. Escaping, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Buried behind the line by Azeez Ojulari. And it's never good to take a sack. You really don't want to take one down here in this part of the field, down near the red zone.
Not at all, because you're already pretty much assured of a field goal. But you take a big sack, it could push you out of range.
Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there. And the Buccaneers are going to take possession here at their own 3-yard line.
Partner, there's no other way you could describe it, because that was absolutely just gut-wrenching for that offense. They were right on the precipice. Points were available. All they had to do was just fall forward, and they were going to put them up on the board. Instead, a long drive ends in heartbreak and a melancholy trip back to the drawing board. How you like it when I go a little bit lyrical for you?
Here's a quick throw left side to start things out. Yeah, he's going to get this up to the 24-yard line. And a nice gain of 21 yards. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did. They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down.
Nothing open downfield, and he had to get that one out in a hurry because he just knew he was about to take a big shot. Probably couldn't get his legs into the throw. Became an all-arm throw trying to check it down to his running back. Incomplete.
Here's Duggan to throw. Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete. A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
And he's going to be brought down here in the backfield. Justin Matabike working his way to the quarterback that time. 4th down, so Jake Camarda is out there. And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. Nice punt, but good work on the return to get back 11 yards. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. In a close game like this, Charles, those interceptions like they had on the last drive could be costly, but here they've got another opportunity to seize control of this game.
And they better take advantage of it, because otherwise, if they end up losing by one score, they'll relive this over and over and over until they have another opportunity to wipe it away.
Two and now on first down. A good gain of 9 before he's brought down at the 28.
And when you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice game.
Third and 1, and Tua wants to throw it. Pressure applied, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back at the 33-yard line. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Tagovailoa going for it on fourth down. He's got his target. That's complete. And they move this all the way down to the 9. Wow, first and goal, and defensively all they can do is shake their heads. Not only did they allow the conversion, but a big play as well. They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. The Bucs forced to use their third and final timeout as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number 1. Got his man, and it's caught for a Chicago touchdown. A great play there with his second touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Dragons will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And that pushes the lead up to 11. This is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. Well, not much time remains here in this first half. We'll see if they can get something out of this drive, at least a field goal. They could certainly use it, down by 2 scores. Throwing, Duggan. This is hauled in by Driver. And take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A very solid gain of 27.
Any questions of how they'd approach this drive were answered right there. They come out throwing, and they get a nice pickup here toward the end of the first half.
On first down, Dugan. He sets to fire deep. Oh, and a bad throw there. It's intercepted. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And this is potentially a nervy situation this close to their own goal line. They'll wind up getting just a yard out of it, and that'll make it second down. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. They work now on 2nd and 9. It's Tagovailoa from his own end zone. Throwing left side, it's complete. Now he's loose again. He may go. Touchdown, Chicago. monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns.
And the Dragons will extend their lead here just before halftime. Extra point up and good by Dicker.
And the lead is up to 18 now.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think...
Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. Picked off by Jalen Johnson.
And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the second quarter. Tua, a final shot before half. Got a man over the middle, and it's complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. So after a very one-sided first half, what will the second half bring as we are back underway on EA Sports?
This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
At their own 32-yard line.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started.
They look up at the scoreboard facing that deficit. A 3-score game, Charles, but look, there's plenty of time to go here. The old football cliche that comes to mind.
That's caught inside the 20. And in for the Buccaneers touchdown.
Kenneth Walker,
68 yards.
And the Buccaneers come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter.
Elliott good with a PAT, and it makes the score 21-10. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
At their own 18-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive.
And they were terrific in the first half, built up a sizable lead, and it's just been cut into a bit following the opening drive score on the other side. But this is a unit that has to be itching to get the football again.
You can say that again. They've got to be pretty eager because, let's face it, they've had to sit through halftime, then sit on the sidelines and watch that drive. So you can bet that they're saying, let's get on with this. We got to go out there and get some more points.
Now this one over the middle into the hands of his tight end, complete. And they work this out past the 25.
On gain of 22 yards. First down, Brighton.
Setting to throw on first down is Tua. And down he goes, a Buccaneer sack. The corner blitz gets there as he goes down for a loss of 7. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on second down.
Now this thrown deep for Slayton.
Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. A huge play there for Chicago. And even 40 yards. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10.
Meanwhile, Tua's throw taken in by Slayton.
He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play.
From the 33, here's a 2nd and 5. From the gun, he'll hand this off.
And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he can even get started. So 3rd down, they need to get to the 28 for a first. Here's Tua.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. Touchdown! Darius Slayton, his first touchdown on the year, as his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further. Extra point try now from Dicker. And the lead is up to 18 now.
Next to score, Dragons 28, Buccaneers 10.
So after the touchdown, here's Dicker out to kick this one off. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Throwing on 2nd and long.
Duggan.
Going deep for Walker. And got his man complete. A big play that time for Tampa Bay. 58 yards.
This play is a thing of beauty when it works as designed, because they let the running back slip out of the backfield and head down the sideline on a wheel route. Number one, it's easy for him to get lost. And number two, really tough for the linebacker to run with him. And this ball's right on the money and leads to a big play.
And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make 2nd down, 2nd and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10.
Duggan.
This is caught. And in for the Buccaneers touchdown. A great effort there. 29 yards. And the Bucs are able to cut into that deficit. Elliott good on the extra point. And the lead is down to 11 at 28-17. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Their lead down to 2 scores after the touchdown a moment ago as they start with a 1st and... Oh, the turnover fest continues. Here's another interception. Blitzed by Antoine Winfield Jr. So a potential momentum shifter there, working with a 2-score lead, 3rd quarter, but that... not the smartest of throws.
I would agree with you on that one, because this game is still very much in the balance. It felt pretty one-sided to this point, but now if these guys can turn this turnover into points, things could start getting a little more interesting.
Flush to his right. He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
I'm not quite sure what he thought he saw there, but the reality was certainly a much different picture than what he anticipated. And give credit to the defense. They were down on a flash when he broke out of there, and they forced him out with almost nothing to show for his efforts.
Now a throw here, hold in. And he's out of bounds, almost gets to the 10. 2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down. Stride complete. And the offense moving quickly to the line.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
From the gun, it's Walker.
And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay.
Ken Walker, his 3rd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Buccaneers use the short field to get in for 6.
Will set up for the 2-point conversion.
And that's caught at the 2.
I don't know about you, but I can't wait for a few years of two-point tries and see what the data tells us? Because a lot of teams want to throw the ball in this situation. This time, unsuccessfully. I just wonder if maybe running the ball might be the way to go.
With it moved up from the 3 to the 2, you would think maybe a few more attempts at running.
I think stats over time may bear out that running the ball will at least be the equal of throwing it in that situation.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Now they've got the lead here getting late into the third quarter. And the passing game for them, it's been terrific. We've seen that, but the rushing game almost non-existent. Look at this, middle of the field, a breakaway. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. A gain of 32 that time. So the line of scrimmage all the way up to midfield now as they've got it 1st and 10. On play action, here's Tua. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. They'll wind up losing 3 there on the sack. Good pressure, and it's 2nd down. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. Oh, he dropped it. They were looking for him in the middle third. He couldn't catch it. Now 3rd down.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
Yes, percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. And there's a short throw. It's caught by Kmet. Room to maneuver at the 35. And this is going to lead to another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Bucs 33. A big play there as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Tua going to throw. Wide open receiver, complete. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. That one goes for 30 yards. And again, it's Tagovailoa. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Got his man, and it's caught for a Chicago touchdown. From 3 yards out. And the Dragons might be headed to the win column for the first time this season as they add on to their lead. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And it gives his guys a 12-point advantage. Now after the Dicker field goal, he's back out ready to send it away. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
Let's go.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, they trail by 2 scores here in the 4th quarter. This drive becomes very critical. Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. Now 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
To throw is Duggan. Throws right side, and that's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Duggan. Throw out wide to Walker. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. And quickly, they get to the line.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 39-yard line.
Duggan will look to throw this. And this one is incomplete.
Going for the knockout blow right there. I think if I'm up 2 scores, I'd be worried about an interception, but playing this way is what got them this lead. So you may as well ride it out to the end.
The Bucs on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 2. Hands it off out of the gun. And he's going to get this inside the 30. That's good for a Buccaneer first, a pickup of 12 yards. Now, yes, a two-possession game, but a good chunk of time on the clock, so they have the ability still there to run it on second and short, but maybe they need to pick it up a bit.
You're right. They did pick up the first down there, but as you mentioned, they have to pick up the pace now because it's a two-possession game. They've got to get there twice to make sure they have a chance to win.
Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete.
Give it big credit for his coverage right there because when he saw the route break deep, he stayed in position to prevent a completion while avoiding any risk of a flag.
Duggan now to throw. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Fifth catch of the afternoon, and that gives him a first down.
Good yardage on the completion there, and when they look at the scoreboard, they do understand a field goal is not going to do them any good. My guess, they're going to press the ball downfield as far as possible, try and throw it into the end zone and get a score because they know they've got to get that done and get the ball back as quickly as possible.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Now before the second down play, we'll get whistles and a timeout. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the fourth quarter. Here's 2nd and 10.
60 Bison, 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. 19.
Duggan looking to throw. And he's going to be intercepted a third time. It's Roger McCreary with a pick. And the return will stop him well inside their own 20 at the 15-yard line.
At their own 15-yard line.
After the turnover, it's Tua. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this fourth quarter. Now a 2nd and 6. Off of play action, Tagovailoa. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down.
The good signal callers would never go back in the huddle and play the blame game because they need those guys to protect him. But on that last one, his offensive line, they lost their leverage very quickly, and that's why they were able to get to him and hit him as he tried to throw the football and force an incompletion.
This offense 2 for 2 converting on these thus far, so why not try again here on 4th down? They'll go for it. Oh, and Tua going to be intercepted for the 3rd time. And the Bucs are right back in this football game. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. The interception was a great starting point, but now they need points pretty quickly, down 2 scores.
Let's go, let's go.
Trying to shake off the interception, he'll look to throw. And incomplete on the deep ball.
When you're leading in the final quarter, your radar has to be up for any potential deep shots. And probably not the last one they're going to see in this game, not as long as they hold this lead.
Here's Duggan to throw. Well, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
A couple of quick incompletions, and now they're just 1 more away from getting off the field. They've got options now. Could they dial up a blitz here or just drop everyone into coverage to crowd the throwing lanes?
To throw on 3rd down, Dugan. And that is incomplete.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it.
Cup 19, Cup 19. Panther 11, Panther 11. Big alert, big alert. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. The Bucs try it on 4th down but come up empty. And the ball will go over on downs on the short side of the field. They fake the handoff. Now Tua. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Now a play fake. Here's Tagovailoa. Got his man, and it's caught for a Chicago touchdown. A great play there. 26 yards. And the Dragons have pretty well put it away here in the 4th quarter. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And that will make this a 19-point game.
42. Buccaneers 23. Cameron Dicker to kick off.
Here's Dicker now as he'll send this one away. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And you see a lot of frustrated faces as they are inching closer to a 4th straight loss. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. That's caught inside the 20. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. A big play there. 74 yards. And the Buccaneers have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Oh, and now they're going to fake it. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Okay, they went for the fake off of the extra point attempt. It's a long way to go, and they didn't get there. Didn't get it completed successfully. Did someone dare them to do that? Did someone double dog dare them?
I was going to ask you, maybe they saw something on film, but do you see something on film with those to try something from the 15 on a PAT? I don't know.
The only thing they needed to see on film there was a snap, a hole, and someone kicking the ball through the post.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And barring mistakes, they should be able to kneel this one out and finish it off. And there's only 1 timeout. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Throwing, Duggan. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 38.
It's 2nd and 21.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Duggan. That is caught. It's Williams. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. Operating from the gun. Dugan. And this is caught now for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet. Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a 1-score game now. Oh, and now they're going to fake it. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Let me go ahead and show my age a little bit. I liked it when they would fake it from the 3-yard line, right? When you'd line up, go ahead, and oh, there's a fake, and he's going to get 2. That's great. But from the 15, the risk-reward, it's just not there.
So risky to get 15 yards on a fake. Well, you see the result right there.
Yeah, I know these young whippersnappers are trying to do different things in this game, but let's go back to old reliable. Kick the ball through the post.
Get off my lawn.
That's darn right.
Going
complete. And he is going to have a first down here, and that should be the one that seals a victory.
A big pickup there, and without question, that should be more than enough to wrap this one up. That one looks like he'll throw here. He's going to go up top for the end zone.
And this is incomplete. Oh, he had 6 points right in his hands, but could not hang on.
Now Tagovailoa. And he takes it in for the score on the game's final play, so it doesn't affect the outcome, but a little whipped cream on top to their ending.
Or as our friends in Bayou Country would say, that's a little lagniappe.